According to data, over 17 million tons of waste are generated in sub-Saharan Africa annually, and only 12% of plastic waste is recycled. In this episode of Doing Business in Rwanda, we feature young entrepreneurs looking to save the environment through recycling while creating job opportunities. I'm your host, Tessie Cavan. The African Union envisioned the continent recycling 50% of all its plastic waste by 2023. This has, however, remained a dream as Africa comes to the middle of the deadline year. Production of single-use plastic and indiscriminate dumping of the same is rampant in many African countries. Many of the cities on the continent are littered mostly with plastic waste as authorities tasked with disposal of this waste struggle to find solutions. Over a decade ago, Rwanda took the decision to introduce a plastic ban to cut down and eventually eliminate the manufacturing and consumption of plastic bags and single-use plastic items in the country.
The decision was informed by a scientific study which was conducted in 2004, and this highlighted the impacts, the negative impacts of the use of plastics in Rwanda. So the study, among others, showed that there is a lot of littering of plastic carry bags across the country, and this did not look good. Basically, the place was not clean, and I guess no one wants to go to visit a country or a place which is littered by such plastics. So this was actually impacting ecotourism. And ever since the ban of plastics, we have seen a drastic improvement in the cleanliness of the city. And this we are very much sure that it is contributing to the increased ecotourism in the country, which is number one foreign exchange earner to the economy of Rwanda.
Single-use plastics come in many forms. Disposable diapers are a good example of these. To many parents, disposable diapers were the greatest thing since sliced bread. It freed them of the laborious task of constantly washing and drying nappies. However, with the convenience of plastic diapers came a huge environmental impact, with data showing that disposable diapers are the third largest source of waste in landfills. Bogged down by the high cost of the disposable diapers as well as their impact on the environment, Faith Washera started Toto Safi, a company which makes sustainable cloth diapers.
I'm a mother of three, and the reason why I came up with the Toto Safi is because of the challenges that I had when I was bringing up my children, and had to look for a different solution because the one that I was using at first, they had charge. I had to use the flat nappies, and then I also tried the reusable, the disposable diapers, but they all had charges. So I started looking for a solution that is better, and that I started researching on how to make the reusable diapers that is good for the baby and also for the planet.
The reusable diapers are made of cotton and can be reused for up to 3 years.
Toto Safi is made of two parts. I will open it for the audience to see it well. So we have the absorber. This one, it is detachable, and this is the washable part. It is made from cotton or bamboo. So this one is the one that is washable, and as you can see, it is made from cotton and easily washable. So the second part, this one is the outer cover, made from polyurethane laminate. It's a waterproof fabric that avoids any leakage or anything. So, and as you can see here, we have snaps, and these buttons are used to adjust as the baby is growing. So no need to buy one and then after 3 months when the baby is growing you buy another one. No, you can adjust this as the baby is growing. So this can go from 3 months up to 3 years. Yeah.
According to a report by Expert Market Research, the Africa diaper market attained a value of $4,211 million in 2022. Aided by an increase in purchasing power, the market is projected to grow further at a CAGR of 8.2% between 2023 and 2028. Competing with a flood of disposable diapers in the market will be a mammoth task. However, Mahoro says that they are squarely focused on building an eco-friendly product.
Actually, for us, our target and our mission is to eliminate plastic. Yes, so I would say that by 2025, we target to reach 500,000 caregivers or parents with transition to reusable diapers, and this would translate to the elimination of about 3.5 billion of diapers made of plastic. So what we are doing is to create an alternative solution that is eco-conscious, that is eco-friendly, so as to fight or to eliminate the negative impact plastic has on our environment. So that's our focus.
For its efforts to save the environment, Toto Safi was recognized and awarded €100,000 at this year's AfriPlastics Challenge. The startup is offering job opportunities mostly to women.
Currently, we are working with 2 cooperatives, in total 10 women, tailor cooperatives, tailors. So what we are looking into in the future is to train additional cooperatives as a way of empowering women, because as the sewing sector is still a bit an informal sector where women who are working this sector they have challenges. So now we really want to partner with those women, train them, and just make sure that we at least we are making an impact. We are making an impact in the job creation and empowering women as well.
Mbere yuko nza narakoraga ibintu ntibigende neza, ugasanga abacyari rimwe na rimwe barabuze, ugasanga nyine ibintu by'imibereho biragoye. Ariko uyu munsi gukorera Toto Safi byaminduriye ubuzima, uyu munsi kubambayeho nishimye.
Niza kubyiga, kubikora, kubyihuguramo, hari byahindutse byonyine no kuba mbyuka mu rugo nkazinduka nk'umuntu nyine ugiye mu kazi, nkaba nzi ko nyine ngiye mu kazi n'ubundi ibyo kuri njye byarahindutse cyane.
Toto Safi is just one of the many private players making baby steps towards the elimination of plastic waste in the country. However, as the Director General of the Rwanda Environment Management Authority puts it, it will take concerted efforts to achieve this feat.
The over 15 years that we've been in this journey of banning plastics has only revealed to us more and more that this is a global issue. It cannot be solved by only Rwanda and its domestic laws. So we took a step from then to actually influence the law in the East African community. It is the Rwanda members of parliament in the EALA that introduced the draft law to ban the use of plastics. And since then, I think we have seen more countries in the East African community develop domestic laws on banning plastics. We have seen Kenya, we have seen Tanzania, and others are actually joining, us to ban or reduce the use of plastics. It didn't stop at the East African community level. Rwanda, in the past year, started to engage different countries who have like-minded countries who are interested in banning plastics, but this time around looking at it on a wider scope, looking at plastics not only as carry bags, but also looking at them as single-use plastics, and not only looking at the products, but looking at the entire life cycle of plastics, from production to use and to destruction.
Along with the concerted efforts, the participation of the youth in the green transition is imperative, as they represent future and continuity.
In our work with the Rwanda Greenpreneurs Network, we've seen quite a lot of enthusiasm and action, for the fact that young people are hungry to be part of the change that is needed when a country moves to a green growth path. And that means that our role as an organization is to mentor, to capacitate these young entrepreneurs, first to understand what it means to do a green business model. That mindset shift is really important for one to not only look at the challenges from the financial aspect, but also from the capacity point of view. So we realize that there is quite a lot that is already happening in Rwanda, especially in Kigali. And we asked ourselves, how can we become the institution that brings everybody together, where ideas are shared, those that are really doing great work in bringing businesses to life that are thinking of sustainability, how can they be given more capacity to understand how they can scale, to understand where the resources are.
A UN report suggests that to slash plastic pollution by 80% globally by 2040, 3 market shifts are necessary, and that is reuse, recycle, and reorient, as well as diversify products. Every step in the right direction counts, and every effort towards the green transition makes a difference. Play your part. Until next time, bye for now.